caution, the following programs are intended for mature audiences over the age of 18. These programs may contain some material that many parents would not find suitable for children and may include intense violence, sexual situations, coarse language, and suggestive dialogue.
Happy Monday. We are back with a new band, Small Town Sindrome. You guys have checked them out. We actually had a few emails back in the day when we first played one of their music videos that you guys wanted to see them on the show. So here they are. Welcome, guys. How are you guys doing tonight?
Awesome. Good. Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So we kind of gave you all the rundown before the show that we kind of play a game with you guys. And it's how many fucking questions do we have now? Because I can't fucking keep track.
101 today.
101. Okay. So you can either choose a number from 1 to 101, or you can just roll the dice and be random. But, you know, none of you out of trouble because all y'all got to answer the fucking same question each time.
Yep.
Hey, I got to say that the Kraken Records, that logo on the front with that Super 55 mic, that's super dope.
That's Thank you.
Thank you. Like it.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Thank you. We appreciate it. So, who wants to go first?
Adam, pick a number, man.
69.
I knew.
I knew it.
That's usually like the first one.
You gave me the. You should give me that power.
I'm definitely going to mess with this question because I know in everybody's mind where they're going when they pick that number. So I'm just going to start making questions that call people out since they like that number so much. I mean,
there you go.
There you go.
That's what I'm going for.
It's the first that came to my mind.
That's the
yeah.
Drummers.
Damn drum. Now, they always banging. I'm telling you, that's what they do.
Yeah.
Hang on now.
Not quite, but you know.
Nice.
All right. If you can make one of your songs the national anthem, which song would it be and which country? So you can make up your own country if you want, or you can pick one that's around right now.
Oh man, that's a good question.
I know, right? It could be like, this is my anthem. Like, I mean, you got the power.
Go ahead, John.
Mine's gonna be "Don't Give a Shit," and it's gonna be the United States. Like, let's be honest.
I was gonna say the same one. Don't give a shit.
There it goes. Sounds like a good anthem.
That's right.
Yeah.
Sounds pretty good.
All the way across the board, huh?
Well, I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna second that. Right?
Yeah, so, probably.
That's the one.
We'll go all the way across with that.
I thought about it. Only gets worse only because it's got that snare drum, sort of thing going, but I
Yeah.
think we'll stay with my first answer. I'll agree with John on that one. Don't give a shit.
Yeah. That's an
I mean,
accurate one.
sometimes it's just good. Yeah. Sometimes it's just a good one. What can we say?
Yeah, for sure.
That's kind of my motto almost every day. So
Pretty much.
I mean, I care about some things, but generally, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
All right, so who's next? Who wants to go next?
Go ahead, John.
Number 11.
Number 11 it is. We're going to go with, if you can own a mystical creature, what would it be? I know.
That's a good question.
Be tricky. It can be really tricky.
It can be. If I had to own one, I'm going to say a genie. That's what I'm going with.
There you go. That's a good one.
But you only get 3 wishes, man, so you got to kind of make it count, right?
I get to rub it every time I make a wish.
That's a good point. Touche, man.
It's a win-win.
Okay, that was well played, sir. Well played.
Yeah.
That's one of the best answers we've heard.
Mythical.
It's pretty accurate.
Well, I got to go. Since John took Genie, and I can't agree with it more than once, and I'll set a new precedent. I'm not willing to do. I'm going to go. Let's see. I'm going to go Dragon.
Okay. You can go for the dragon. All right. Does your dragon fly? Does it shoot fire? I mean,
fire. So next time my neighbor fires his mower up at about 4 and 5 o'clock in the morning, man.
God, don't even get me started on that shit. I will go off. This motherfucker. I live in these apartment complexes, and he's got this big jacked up fucking yeehaw truck, and he revs that goddamn thing at 5 a.m. every fucking morning, and it wakes me up, shakes everything, and I hate that fucking kid. I hate it. Hate it. If you're watching, I fucking hate you.
Fuck you, kid.
Like most of our time right there.
He's probably like
bullhorns.
He's probably
get a
like
bullhorn.
He's probably 22, 23 years old.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess if I had to pick a mystical thing, it'd probably be like a Loch Ness monster.
Okay. You're gonna cruise around in the lake, huh? Okay.
Yeah. Then I don't know. It could be cool with me, and we could just hang out and like go fishing together and shit.
Hey. I mean, he's been around a long time, so I mean, he must have some kind of secret. Kind of like Bigfoot.
Yeah, right. Bigfoot would be cool too,
right? Just cruise around with him.
Does it matter if it's male or female, or
no?
I mean,
Adam, I don't know.
Bigfoot lady would be cool. There's a few Bigfoot ladies that. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, if you want to get fresh with a Bigfoot, I guess.
You know he does.
No, I mean, just because I look like I roam in the fucking woods, I don't know any.
Oh, wasn't there actually up here in Minnesota? I think there's been some Bigfoot sightings over the last few years. So
that was just Adam.
That's called No Shave November. Was it in November?
I was really big into Bigfoot when I was a kid because I really liked that damn movie Harry and the Hendersons. Like I thought that was the coolest shit ever. I fucking
that movie.
I think I had to rebuy that shit on VHS so many times because I'd watch it so much and just fucking ruin the damn thing.
Broke the tape.
Oh, I did. I loved that fucking movie when I was a kid.
Good flick.
Good
flick.
One of my fucking go-tos when I was a damn kid.
And now it's one of my favorites. So that's same with me. And it's like, you got good taste, buddy.
I still haven't watched it. I need to sit down and rewatch that movie because I probably
he's watching it tonight. Now
there you go.
Well, I've been since I was a teenager since I fucking seen that damn thing. So that was like 30 years ago. All right, so I think Brian, you are up. Do you want to pick or roll?
I gotta pick a number. Let's see. Let's go with Let's go with 22.
22. All right. If you had a luxury bus, what would be on your luxury bus? Now, this is whatever you want. So if you want, I don't know.
One thing you couldn't deal without. Like if you had one thing that you had an unlimited budget, you got a big ass tour bus. What is that one thing that you would want on that tour bus?
Man.
Could be anything.
Anything at all.
My answer is not healthy.
Yeah.
I'll say that.
I'm probably thinking way too pragmatically. I'm thinking
that's what I was thinking.
And John's going for the
I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about, but
Let's see one thing. How about a competent sober driver?
Great, there you go. That's always good.
I can just check out after the show and know that we're going to make it to the next show, right? So
it can be John's Genie.
There you go. Well, if our tour bus is a genie, then our problem's solved. Yeah, we don't have
to.
Exactly. That's
blink us to. Hey, we're going to San Antonio. We'll see you there.
That's right. Come on down.
All right, I think I got mine. So, assuming we'd be like touring around on the bus all the time, I'd like an unlimited supply of new movies I haven't seen.
Oh, that would be nice, to be honest.
Like sci-fi and fantasy action kind of stuff. Can't get enough of that stuff.
See, all I would need is anything that revolves around Star Wars, and I will be happy forever. And I will rewatch it and rewatch it and rewatch it and be fine.
On my arm here, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but I have a T-Rex being shot by TIE fighters.
Oh, that's like, I love it.
Nice.
I love it.
Kind of hard to see with that, but
so you're a Star Wars guy too, huh?
Yeah, that's what happened to the dinosaurs.
That surprised me, Andy.
I dig that. I could get behind that. It's all right. I'm a huge Star Wars nerd. Like I couldn't wait to get home from fucking work today because I knew I had a big ass. I went nuts because I collect those fucking Star Wars Funko Pops. Oh, yeah, nice. I know. I'm fucking 40 plus.
I get those from my fiance still, so I get it.
I collect them. I don't care. Yeah. And fucking, I knew I had this big ass box. I bought like 10 of them at that end of the year sale, and they all went down to like 80% off. I was like, dude, I spent like $50 and had this nice box.
You have to.
Every damn one of them Star Wars. I was like, fuck yeah. It's a good day.
My fiance the Jabba the Hutt with Princess Leia one. And I was like, I kind of want it. I was like, that was sick.
I don't have that one. I don't have that one yet. I don't have that one. I did get my Qui-Gon and Darth Maul fighting scene today. Okay. So I was stoked about that.
Nice. Hell yeah.
All right. So
big dog, your turn.
Well, I guess the one thing I would need is a comfy place to sleep, probably. Yeah.
Like definitely. Gotta have a pillow.
Yeah.
Some nice coziness.
I mean, that's my appropriate answer. Like, there's other things that'd be nice to have quite a bit of too. But that's like cold beer in the fridge. That's kind of important,
Yeah.
And
exactly.
a nice place
like a
to
never-ending refrigerator and cabinet.
I've toured a lot. Exactly. And I've been on a lot of buses. And my one thing is a perfectly good working toilet and shower.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
I didn't think about that.
Because most of the buses I've been on, one, if not both, do not work.
Right.
So,
yeah. That would be a major perk to have for sure.
Yeah, everybody overlooks it because that's why we asked that question. They're like, everybody's like, oh, I want my own private masseuse and I want this and I want that. And I'm like,
I won't be able to shit.
You don't understand how important that toilet and that shower is going to be when you're on tour.
Well, there is one caveat to this whole thing, though, and this is a rule that John and I live by steadfastly when we're on tour, is that Adam has to shit somewhere else. We don't care where, gas station down the street, lobby or whatever, but he is not allowed to shit in the hotel room.
We have to start like our own YouTube stories of what Adam eats on road trips because it's fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, it's not human.
I don't even know.
No.
You gotta do what you gotta do,
You
man.
guys should pack his lunch for him.
Oof.
You know, they
don't know.
don't let me shit in the room, and I always try to, but they just don't let me. But I'm gonna sneak it in one of these days, like.
Years.
But you
Well,
know,
I mean, you're holding it forever. Was it supposed to smell pretty? I mean, they won't let you go.
I mean, I'm usually pretty polite about it.
He's a sneaky shit. He's a quick shit.
I'm gonna drop a surprise one of these times, though. You know,
Gotcha.
before you guys even get in the room.
It's gonna be an upper decker. So every time we flush, a little bit.
Upper decker.
Whose turn was it to choose or roll?
I
think
think
it's
back to you,
Back to John. Or
Adam was started. Let's go
Yeah,
back.
I think it's Adam. Yeah.
Okay, 2 or I don't know, 1 or 2.
Well, pick one.
1. Did we do 1 yet?
Nope.
Let's do 1.
All right. If you can play any other type of music than the type you are playing now, what would it be?
Any other type of music?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Gangster rap. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, yeah.
He used to rap, so
he can rap, actually. He can.
Not so gangster, but it was rap. I mean,
there was a brief moment in life back in the day, but it's not been around. I was just kidding.
Sometimes.
I don't really know. I like what I play, so it's hard to
Think
say.
about that. Definitely.
Yeah, probably some like cool ass electronic shit.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, that definitely could.
if I had to pick a second to another style, maybe a little bit heavier, like along the lines of Atreyu or things like that. I'm not good with genres, so I just band names, but
That's
something
okay.
like that.
See, I wasn't good with genres until I got into radio, and then everybody became this whole like genre Nazi whole fucking thing, and there's all these 50 bajillion genres and subgenres, and I don't even know. I still hear of new genres every day, and they're like, "Bro, that's been out for like 10 years." I'm like, I just now fucking heard of it. I don't fucking know. I mean, to me, rock's rock, metal's metal, punk's punk. I mean,
right.
Band sounds different, but it's still fucking metal, or it's still punk, or whatever the fuck it is that you're playing. I'm like, God damn.
On that note, I mean, that's something that is really actually important to us, is not getting so confined to one genre or whatever that, we just restrict ourselves to creating music that sounds the same. I mean, that none of us want to play the same thing night in, night out, and we want to have the freedom and flexibility to be able to do what the hell we want to do. And a lot of our jams will be that. I mean, we'll start throwing some funk stuff down or bluesy stuff or whatever. And that's it. I mean, we just don't want to be restricted. We just want to create good music, period. So it's actually really important to the band.
All right. So Brown, how about you? If you could do
probably I'd have to say the blues stuff, blues rock. And I've always loved stuff Stevie Ray Vaughan and that kind of thing. And
a lot.
Yeah, I can't play like Stevie Ray Vaughan. I try, but no way. I mean, in fact, nobody can. But I mean, then there's a lot of, Billy Gibbons and I mean, there's so many great guitarists out there. But that sort of genre of music, always have loved that since I was a kid. And I mean, if I had a side hustle, I guess that would probably be it.
I get you there, because like mine would actually be ska.
Oh, I love ska too.
I love ska.
You know what? I might take that back now. I know. I probably drive Adam and Craig. We'll be heading to a show or whatever, and I'll be in a ska mood, And I've always said that if I knew a saxophonist had a horn section, we wouldn't have room in our tour. But I love ska.
I've even seen some metal bands adding shit like that. Like there's a new band out, or new-ish band out, called Dreamwake, and they've got a fucking saxophone player, and they're metal.
That's
so like straight up metalcore band, and I'm like, oh shit, this
That's
is
cool.
dope. This is cool as shit. I love it when they fucking add different elements and different shit in, and especially when you don't know it's coming, and all of a sudden you're like surprised by it. I love that shit.
Yeah,
That's cool.
Yep.
Sorry, my cat attacked me. Well, didn't. He just sabotaged like a little son bitch.
Oh, you're good.
Contain the thing.
Answer to what you've done.
Oh, yeah, this mustache.
No, I think John, you were up, sir.
All right, let's see. Which one did Adam pick? 1 or 2?
1.
I was gonna say 2, but that's too close. So let's go.
How are we gonna even know?
93.
93. All right. What is the funniest thing that you have seen while you have been performing on stage?
Oh wow.
Hmm.
There's a lot to pull from there.
There's some good ones.
Well,
There sure
I
is.
one time was playing in we were playing downtown St.
I
Paul,
knew you were gonna say this.
and it's funny because nobody fucking saw this but me. But
don't know
we're
it's
playing, and like the stage was like there's like this glass window, and then like the stage was like right on the other side, and the drums were like so like my back was like to the window, and basically like mid song I look over and there's like this fucking homeless dude. I think he was homeless, but he was looking kind of rough. And anyway, he like was like flicking me off, and he was super pissed, and he's like, fuck you, and he's like on the other side of the glass, and no one's seen this. And this dude's just like cursing me out and flicking me off, and I'm just playing, and I'm like egging him on, kind of. And like they didn't see it, and then I turned my back, and he was gone. Like it was like a 30-second thing, but it was kind of funny. But it just threw me off for a second, you know, because he wasn't there, and then he was all of a sudden 2 middle fingers up, and I'm like, wow, dude.
Wasn't there?
Obviously, he wasn't a big fan, you know.
That is
Yeah, they must have woke him up.
Fuck him.
Yeah. Well, and what's funny about that is yeah, we didn't see it, John and I, and we look back, and Adam's just dying laughing, and you know,
I was kind of more confused too. I was like, "Did you guys see that? Like, what the fuck?" Like, dude was just pissed off, and I think he was probably out of his mind too. But like, it was kind of funny. Yeah, it was funny.
Party a little bit too hard that day, maybe.
For sure.
I always do, especially if you get festivals, because I have so many fucking stories of fucking festivals I've been to, whether I was playing them or covering them or just going as just just to go.
Oh yeah.
I remember one in particular. I felt so bad for these kids. They must have got scarred for life. Here's this big motherfucker. It was during Rob Zombie. So we're watching Rob Zombie, and it was at Welcome to Rockville. And I was just there, just hanging out, me and my brother. And this chick, she had to have been, she was older. I mean, she's probably like 70 years old. And there's like all these teenagers right here. And fucking next thing you know, you hear all this screaming. Rob Zombie's like, yeah, fucking agging it on. I turn around, and this old woman's got titties in hand, and she's fucking doing the goddamn helicopter. And these kids turn around, and it wasn't even that. It was the expressions on their faces that made everything. I'm like, God, I tried to pull out my phone fast enough to get pictures of their reactions, and I couldn't. That shit was like, dude, they lost it. Like,
that's epic.
Kids, they were probably all scarred for fucking life. A big up to you, lady, for having the fucking nuts to just whip your damn shit out.
What?
Right.
Fuck it.
Helicopter them motherfuckers around.
Take off.
After a certain age, you just don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You didn't.
You just don't give a shit.
Yeah, she was there to party, and she did not give a fuck who liked it or who didn't.
That's awesome.
All right, John, what you got?
I don't know if it's the funniest, but it's one that it always sticks in my head, and I always joke with Adam about it. We were playing probably, I think, somewhere in St. Paul, Minneapolis area, and there was, 1 or 2 people that we could see out there. We were playing, and he did some cool drum fill or something, and then as we like kind of played a little part, all you hear from the dark back of the room was just I see you, drummer. Yeah, I see you. It was just a joke because you couldn't even see some girl back there, but she just hid in the back and just had to give him that shout. And we're like, where did that come from? Like,
Out of nowhere.
That's always, every time I see him, I was like, I see you, drummer.
I see you. Yeah. There was also this dude doing backflips. Like we were playing in Wisconsin.
Is what he was doing.
Well, he could have been back. That's a possibility. But the thing is that we were in Wisconsin about to play, and we were just hanging out in the back. And I was flipping my sticks, like kind of warming up, just flipping my sticks. And this dude comes up and starts flipping his body. He's like, "Oh, I'll do a flip for a flip or some shit like that." And he starts doing like a backflip, and we're like, "Dude, you don't have to do that kind of thing," you know? And like, it was interesting, but I was like, "That's impressive," but I didn't tell you to do that, you know? But it was funny as fuck.
Hell yeah.
What about you, Brian?
I would say probably, talking about festivals. It was when we did Rocklahoma down in Tulsa in 2023. There was so much there. I mean, every flavor of life was there. But when we did our show, our set, there was a guy that walked in. I mean, people were wearing like costumes and all kinds of crazy stuff. And this guy had his full-length hot dog costume on.
Nice.
Keep in mind, this is it's September, but it's still like 100 degrees out. It was just roasting, and it was about and it had to been at least 90, 95 already that day, and he had his full body. I mean, I was laughing so hard because I was trying myself not to pass out from the heat. And this guy is walking around in this full hot dog. And I had to stop because I made a comment about him. You know, he's waving and all the crowd stuff. But I mean, what? was all that was left when he got a costume for Rocklahoma? I think I'll go this year as an Oscar Mayer winner.
Yeah.
Oh, they do it at Welcome to Rockville too. There's a few things that you're always going to see. One, you're always going to see a monkey suit.
Yeah,
Two,
we saw a few of those.
You're always going to see a banana.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
And three, you're always going to see a bunch of half-naked people that are have these wild ass body paint, but their tits are out. Freaking, they got sparkly pants on with a bow tie over his neck and shit on the hip. I mean, it's I don't know.
Well, have you seen one of the other things? A close second to that would probably be these man thong sling things. The guys were wearing it.
I've seen guys wear those out there.
I just really wanted to. I wasn't perving anybody. I was just curious on the mechanics of that. How does that stay on? But whatever, man. Whatever rocks your world and whatever you're into.
Good question.
We wanted to try one on, but we couldn't find one.
I don't know if I would have the balls to do that or not.
Yeah.
I hear a challenge.
Literally or figuratively, right? I mean, I don't know.
I think this dude would do it.
Yeah. If you ask that question of the three members of Small Town Sindrome, who would actually do that? The bass player, for sure.
I'm not afraid to show my nipples.
They're out most shows.
Yeah, that's true.
Why is it always the fucking bass players that got to do the crazy shit? Because I'm the bassist in my band. And I'm
Yep.
Running around and
I'm sitting here going, I know if I dare him to put a man thong on, he will.
He'll do it.
I know he will. And especially if you go, will you do it for charity?
Yeah.
I know where you're going with this. I know exactly where you're going with this.
See, I don't know.
She knows there's one year that we did a charity thing, and I don't know why. I don't even know who brought it up, but I got paid a bunch of money. Well, I didn't get paid. The charity got paid. Charity got paid a bunch of money to see me get my asshole waxed while wearing a black dress while singing I'm a Little Teacup all at the same time. And that was god awful.
That's for charity.
I hope you got paid for that one. That's
well, the charity got paid good.
That's what I mean.
They got a lot of money.
You got a free wax.
Yeah.
Just neat.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, that was god awful. That was god awful.
Wiping was never easier.
Yeah. So I think
last pack.
Brian, I think, are you up now?
I got to pick a number here. You know what? Roll the dice. Let's see what number comes up.
Roll the dice, we go. 63.
63.
Last song you sang in the shower.
Wow.
It's like fuck.
Man, I'll have to let's see.
I
do sing a lot in the shower. I have to admit, full disclosures.
Yeah.
But what it would have been something I sang this morning. You know what? Honestly, I think it was the new song that we just recorded. Actually, I think
Okay.
yeah. In fact, we'll give you the guys the scoop here. We the band, in fact, kind of a ska band. It's called Operation Ivy, formed by the two of the members of now Rancid. But we did a cover of the song Knowledge.
Oh, okay.
And it's one of these choruses that gets stuck, and then it just won't go away. So you just got the got one of the first mixes back on it, and I was just listening to it again last night, and so that probably carried over to the shower this morning.
All right. Hell yeah.
I can see that. All right, John, how about you?
If I'd have to guess, it's usually the song that's most recently stuck in my head, and that one's been Polyamorous by Breaking Benjamin.
Oh, I love that song.
Dude,
I love that song.
I know, it's cute.
That was actually the very first song I ever heard of Breaking Benjamin, and what got me into them. Like,
that could have been one of the first ones for me too.
Yeah, that was the very first one that I ever heard, and I was like, "Holy shit, who the fuck is this?" And then I got into them.
Oh yeah, dude, I love Breaking Benjamin.
Have you ever seen them live?
I have not, but I saw that they're on a few things coming up, and I might have to make it happen.
That you gotta go see, because that is worth every penny that you could possibly spend to do it.
I believe.
All right, Adam, how about you?
I think I was jamming Chevelle, Send the Pain Below.
Oh, I love Chevelle too.
Yeah, that's like John's like favorite band. But I don't know. I was just jamming that song recently. I don't know. I sing some weird shit. I think I was singing Teen Eternity the other day, to be honest. You know.
I'm singing James Taylor a lot, so I get it.
Sing some weird shit.
Hey,
well, I watched the We Are the World documentary a couple of nights ago on Netflix. I was just kind of cruising around. I just popped. I'm like, oh, and getting all the backstory on how that. And then I had that damn thing stuck in my head for like a day and a half.
God.
Would not
that's
go
a tough
away.
one to get out of.
No, I have no issues getting rid because I hated that goddamn song when I was a kid. Every time it came on motherfucking MTV, I was like,
everywhere.
Go to VH1. I'm going to fucking VH1 for a little bit. I got so sick of hearing that goddamn song. I was like, fuck this.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear it no more. It was like that and that goddamn song by fucking Blind Melon that came on every fucking 3 minutes.
Oh, yes.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
Holy shit. I was like, I was a big MTV kid. Like, I never watched anything other than fucking MTV, except for when there was a very few videos that just drove me nuts and I couldn't fucking watch it. And I was just like, no, fuck this. And Blind Melon was one of them.
Yeah.
That fucking We Are the World.
Yep.
And that goddamn song by the fucking Crash Test Dummies. That fucking shit drove me nuts. I was like, fuck this. Done. All right, so
it's back to Adam.
Adam, yeah.
32.
Ooh, look at you.
All right, 32.
Yeah.
Cold versus hot. Do you like cold weather or do you like hot weather?
I'd say hot. Hot weather.
Yeah.
Especially right now, it's cold as shit over here.
Well, yeah. Over there, it's like too cold.
Way too cold. I'd say hot. But, I don't know, there's got to be somewhere in between,
And what does it mean? Like, what's hot to you?
To me?
Yeah. Like what's hot weather? Just to me, cold
Shit,
is what
I went to Arizona like a couple summers back. I went to Arizona a couple summers back in the summer, and it was like fucking 115 degrees, and that was too hot. That's too hot.
See,
you know.
that's where I'm from, so that's why I say fuck off heat, because I'm tired of the heat. I don't like it.
Well, come up here, you know.
With heat.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I've only been there a couple times, but it was ridiculous.
See, I like my tropical weather here, where it's like fucking 90s and high humidity. I love that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is nice down there.
Can't sweat in the shower. That's just illegal. That should just be illegal.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like that.
Well, yeah, because there's a big difference between like desert heat and like tropical or subtropical heat.
For sure.
Cold is just fucking cold. Like I don't give a shit where you're at. Cold is cold.
That's
fucking cold. I don't want it. I hate snow. I don't want to see snow. I don't want to be around it. I don't want to fucking touch it. I don't want to feel it. I don't want to see it.
Cold is cold, like you said. It's true.
I fucking hate snow. Hate it I hate it with an extreme prejudice. I hate fucking the cold and snow.
Yeah.
If I could move further down south, closer to the equator, where it was warm every goddamn day throughout the whole year, I would.
Oh, yeah. Heat miser.
Oh, I do. I love the fucking heat. I love being outside and fucking nothing but shorts. I like being on the water.
Me too.
I love shit. Like, let me fucking sit out there with a goddamn case of beer and fucking fish and nice and warm. And yeah, fucking, I'm good. Good.
No way.
I agree.
All right, John, how about you?
I'd have to probably like lean on the cold side because I don't like being hot. I don't like sweating.
Either.
And I am cold. I'll throw a coat on, throw a blanket on. You can always. I'm hot when I get naked. Then what do? Just run real fast when my balls cool off? I don't know.
Well, I can tell you my titties don't cool off, so I'm assuming balls don't cool off either.
Yeah. No matter how big the helicopter is, it's not going to work.
That's probably why that lady was doing the helicopter. It was probably right.
Cool off, and it didn't work.
Didn't cool off.
Yeah.
Now we know why the helicopter was invented. Now we know.
Very early fan.
It's good to know.
Go to sleep, honey.
Right there.
Yeah, no, I can't. I can't do the cold. I can't do the fucking cold. I've never been able to hate it. See, I grew up. I was born in Oklahoma, and I fucking hated it. Hated it. When we moved to the East Coast, like my family's originally from the East Coast. How the hell they ended up in Oklahoma for the time that they did, I have no fucking clue. I don't know who in the fuck would want to move to Oklahoma in the first goddamn place.
Right.
No idea. It's ugly as shit. The weather's goddamn horrible. You're dealing with fucking tornadoes and fucking cold and fuck all that shit.
Yeah.
He has to be on his island.
Yes, I like my island. I love my island. I am not. You couldn't pay me to leave my island. Absolutely not. I did it twice and I hated it and I always come back. I'm not leaving again. Unless I'm going on tour. And if I'm going on tour, we ain't going nowhere where it's fucking cold. And if we have to go where it's normally cold, it better be in the goddamn summertime because I ain't fucking doing it. Have you ever tried to play in the fucking cold?
Oh, yeah.
That shit is not fun.
Yeah.
We've done it.
It's not fun.
It sucks ass.
Adam almost passed out next to the wheel of the vehicle after playing in the hot weather. So.
Oh, yeah. That was brutal.
Hydrate. But
that's right. I remember.
Nah, we played in Illinois and there was like fucking like a little awning, but like they got the shade. But where the drums was just the sun was beating on them. And we played for like 45 minutes straight and it was hot as shit. And like I got done playing and like they had to help me like get my shit off the stage. And I took a little nap right next to the tire in the shade because I was like ready to go down. I was overheating. I don't like that shit. So You know, I don't know. I don't like the too hot, man. That too hot stuff sucks.
Yeah, I do know about the too hot because like most of the bands that I've ever played in, we've always wore masks and been like full costume, very theatrical. Like my band now is very theatrical, and you can overheat fast
Easy.
as fuck in that shit, extremely fast.
Yeah.
So you kind of have to like. I mean, I still prefer to play in the heat versus the cold. I would way rather play in heat than fucking
Right.
cold.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah.
Shit, we played in the pouring rain recently, kind of. I mean, in between the rain, where the rain will be playing and the rain will come and douse all of our shit, and then all our shit will yeah, we've fucking have gotten soaked too on a couple outdoor shows, where Mother Nature was like kind of like pissing all over us a little bit.
Oh, I love playing in the rain.
It was cool.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it kind of
if you got the gear for it, that's not gonna fuck your shit up.
Right.
And you got it, and you could play in fucking pouring rain. Like to me, that's like I got to do that one time, and it was like I was hyped the fuck up because it was during the summer. It was pouring rain. It felt good.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, we had all of our stuff was pretty much good. We didn't really have to worry about water damaging anything or whatever. And the crowd was going nuts. There was fucking mud flying fucking everywhere. Like, dude, that shit was just insane. And even for just a small little festival that we played, that was just nuts. There was so much fucking energy, and all of us were like, this is the coolest shit ever.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right. So I think who's up now? I think it's back to John.
75.
75. All right. If your band has entered a cook-off, what would your guys' signature dish be? And you guys can answer this in a group effort.
Oh, wow. A food for a
cook?
cook-off.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. What can we make?
Anything.
Well, no, I mean, I'm just going through the, what?
No, you make anything you want. What you will make.
Okay, well, all right. If culinary skill is not an issue, I guess. Let's see.
I'm not shrimp because
no. Yeah, well, see, John's got a rockin'. Jeez.
Brad.
That's just your favorite food, yes.
Yeah, John's got a wicked shellfish allergy, so that's out.
John's fave, you know it.
I've got a net.
Oh man.
Oh man, that's a good small town syndrome.
You got to watch out coming here. Then you come to South Carolina, damn near shellfish is like our fucking signature dish of everything.
Yeah,
I
dude.
threaten to eat it whenever I run tour. I'm like, what will happen if I just eat one? What are you guys gonna do?
It's like my favorite food too.
Is it all shellfish or like a specific
shrimp
one?
for sure is the worst, but all of them I'm allergic. All shellfish.
So we just try to get the biggest shrimp cocktail when we go out, eat a meal.
Oh, like when we were in Seattle, and you guys,
and just
shrimp, and
just kind of blow on John and see,
see what happens.
Watch the hive start popping out of his forehead.
God, I couldn't live without like seafood here is like that's like the number one thing here, and like that's like life is seafood.
Yeah.
I ate
and
most of lobster and all that up until I was like 14, 15. And then one time I ate one and my tongue swelled up and I got a test. And I was like, yep, allergic. So I developed it.
Hey, don't feel bad. I've got two very strange allergies. So I'm allergic to anything that's either mustard or in the mustard family, mustard greens, mustard seed, anything that contains mustard. I cannot fucking eat it.
Wow.
And then I can't do raw onion at all.
That sucks.
I can get away with it if it's cooked down. Like I'll get like my face will go numb or my stomach will get upset a little bit. But if it's raw, that's a big fucking no. I cannot do raw onion at all.
That is pretty unusual.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, for the food, I'm gonna say just because it's my favorite, we'd make like signature bomb tacos.
I'm down with
Right,
tacos.
tacos.
I'll eat tacos every goddamn day.
Yeah, can't
Yeah.
miss on
Can't
tacos.
go
They got to
wrong.
be like,
Can't
you
go
know,
wrong.
authentic tacos, not
Like real
the
tacos.
right. Yeah, yeah.
Pink tacos.
I hear you.
What was the
Taco
question?
Bell.
I think I fucked my video up when you asked the question. So
Mojo, repeat the question.
Oh,
The question was, if you guys had a signature dish and it's like cook off, what would your dish be?
oh fuck yeah, it'd be some Mexican food for sure.
Yeah.
Some sort of
Yeah.
Mexican food. I swear, I eat that shit all the time. Mexican food's the best.
Yeah. See, with me, it's like everything I eat, it's either Mexican or seafood. Like
Same, dude. Same.
literally
Yep.
my entire fucking everything I eat. It's seafood
Yeah.
or Mexican. That's it.
Mine's seafood, Mexican, and frozen pizzas. That's about it.
and that, ladies and gentlemen, is why we don't allow him to shit in the hotel.
But it's healthy, man.
I eat the frozen burritos.
Oh, even worse. No,
Those are good too.
Yeah,
Dude, I do. I literally, I always have a fucking bag of like the El Monterey frozen burritos in my damn refrigerator. And I'll take 2 of them bitches out, put fucking American cheese on top of them, nuke them bitches, slap fucking hot sauce all over the top of it, and I fucking eat them.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That sounds so familiar.
I would assume you're naked while you're doing that too.
Sometimes.
He's
Sometimes.
when he's making it.
Sometimes.
Occasionally I am. So I think who is up now? I think it's back to Adam, isn't it?
Dry guy.
Brian.
All right, let's roll the
Brian?
dice.
Okay.
Let's roll the dice and let's see what we
Brian's just rolling dice. Yeah, we'll just keep rolling. I can't even count up to 100.
61 is the Beavis or Butthead. Which one are you? Are you Beavis or are you Butthead?
Which one's got the AC/DC t-shirt? I can't remember.
Would be
One's got Metallica.
right?
I can't even remember.
I think Butthead is the one with AC/DC. No, no, he's Metallica. AC/DC. Shit, now you got me fucking second guessing.
I don't know what that in my brain. I don't know. Man, I'm gonna go. I guess I'm gonna go Butthead for me.
AC/DC is Butthead. Butthead has the AC/DC shirt.
Only because of
I'd be Beavis because the cornholio needs TP for his bungholio, and that's just my favorite thing. So
that is funny. That's a funny part of that show.
It's a classic.
I'm probably Beavis. I don't know. I didn't really watch that show that much, to be honest. Like,
he's a little bit.
I know it's funny as fuck, and I've only seen a little bit, but I don't know. Probably Beavis, maybe.
Oh, see, I was addicted to fucking Beavis and Butthead when I was a kid. Like, I fucking watched every goddamn episode. Which actually, if you have Paramount Plus, you can watch every fucking old episode because it's on.
Really?
Yep, it's on Paramount Plus.
I did like I liked it when I watched it, but like I just didn't. I've only seen like probably a few episodes, like truthfully, but I was like, it was funny, but I just didn't have it as a kid,
Yeah.
So on that, for those of you that did watch it quite a bit, what is the very first music video you remember seeing on Beavis and Butthead?
Ooh. Wow.
And if there's like multiple, you go ahead and do more than one if you want. Because for me, there's like 3 major ones that I fucking remember that stand out in my mind.
Man.
I don't even remember.
They played a lot of them because they really did open up, some heavy metal music and rock music. I mean, they were freaking hilarious in the videos that they did.
I watched Wayne's World.
Let's say I only watched Beavis and Butthead with my cousin and my uncle because my dad did not enjoy it. So I don't remember totally. Like, I feel like I just remember chunks of the show in and out.
Yeah.
Because there's always a portion of each show that they would like have music videos playing for like a few minutes, and it was
I vaguely remember
they
that.
would like get behind or they would like make fun of it. And so like for me, it's like one of the very first ones I remembered. Like that's how I discovered White Zombie. it was through that because it was Thunder Kiss 65 was one of the very first ones I ever seen, and I got big into fucking White Zombie. Like White Zombie was one of my favorite bands when I was a kid. Fucking loved them. And then and that was also my introduction to Pantera. Because the first time I heard Pantera,
actually, now that you say that, that might have been the first time I ever heard of Pantera because I had no idea what was going on with that when it came on.
Yep.
Like that triggered something in my head for sure.
Yep. I seen the music video for This Love, and I was like, "Who the fuck is this?" And then
I do remember them playing like Nirvana, like Smells Like Teen Spirit.
Yep, they did.
I swear I remember an episode. Yeah, it was Nirvana was on there.
Yeah,
Nirvana, I think, was on there twice because they did Smells Like Teen Spirit, and they also did Heart Shaped Box. That was actually the first time I ever seen Heart Shaped Box was on Beavis and Butthead, and then I started seeing it on MTV all the fucking time.
Yeah,
and it was like it was nuts. Like how many? It's just crazy how many bands I found out about strictly through watching fucking Beavis and Butthead.
Sure.
Like that was the first time I found out about Motorhead, which is the whole reason I even wanted to be a bass player, is because I fell in love with Motorhead and watching Ace of Spades for the first time, the music video, and Lemmy. Like I idolized Lemmy growing up, fucking idolized him. And I was like, everybody's like, "You sure you want to be a bass player?" Yeah, I want to be a fucking bass player. That's what I want to fucking play. You don't want to play drums, you want to play the guitar? Fuck the drums and guitar. I want the goddamn bass. That's what I want to play. And still to this day, I still love it. And that's the whole reason is like Beavis and Butthead just kind of helped out a lot of fucking bands, even though people don't really if you really truly think about it, it went far with a lot of bands.
Yes, it did.
All right. So last question before we actually show one of your music videos and get the hell out of here. Y'all want to roll? Do you want to pick? Or what?
Let it roll. Yeah, let's see.
Roll we go.
Roll it.
42.
42.
All right. The most uncomfortable outfit you have worn on stage.
He's already laughing, so I know it's going to be good.
I kind of know what Adam is going to say.
I think I do too.
I mean,
we tortured him.
It was like kind of comfortable, but uncomfortable at the same time. It was like he got me for fucking Halloween, like a caveman costume. But it was like basically like a little dress with like a little one over here. And it looked like little fucking Bam Bam from Flintstones, you know? And it was basically like if you didn't wear boxers, you could see your nuts, you know? And like when I played, like it was basically like a little dress, but it was like really comfy, like a robe. So it was kind of like comfortable, but uncomfortable, like wearing a dress because I can't rock that, you know?
Yeah, and you can see we still have pictures up on our social media, so like Facebook or something, you can see that Adam Rock. He in one of our band pictures, he has a symbol that he strategically placed over. So
yeah,
I have a long fake ball sack. I wanted him to just hang out from underneath there, but he didn't.
He pretty much got it for me, and he's like, "You have to wear it because I got it for you. It's Halloween." You know, and I wasn't really about it, but then I put it on. I was like, well, it's kind of comfortable. But then I realized when I sat down, it's like I feel what women feel like, you know. It was weird. Kylie Jenner.
Yep.
That same show, I was wearing a big old thick astronaut costume. I have like I didn't wear about a silicone mask that's like an ape in space kind of thing. Sorry, comment got me off track.
That's why I posted it up.
Stop it, David,
stop.
But yeah, I was sweating my tits off, and I had to take like one arm out and tuck it behind me and try to play while I'm just dripping sweat in that thing. And like I could have just wrung the sweat out of that fucker. I wore it a few more times, of course, for the fun of it, but that's probably just too hot for me. But otherwise, I'm usually just wearing pants and a little bit of a shirt, so I'm showing some nip, you know.
Hey,
Gotcha. All right. So on that, before we close this out, where do you guys like to communicate with your fans the most? What social media platforms do you use the most? Where can they get your music? And most importantly, if you have merch, where can they get that?
Facebook, Instagram are probably our top two. We do throw stuff up occasionally on YouTube, or people throw videos up or whatever. So we're definitely all over YouTube. So
we always upload to Spotify too.
Yeah, and then Spotify. For all the streaming platforms, so Spotify and Apple Music, Amazon, all that stuff, Pandora, whatever. The new song, the new single I was talking about will be coming out on March 1st, so definitely stay tuned for that. And then as far as the merch goes, everything is on our website, smalltownsyndrome.com. So we got some t-shirts on there, beanies, and some other stuff. And then catch us live, and we're always carrying stuff with us. So, but yeah, if you want to go on smalltownsyndrome.com, see what we have.
Fantastic. On that, we are out of here. We will be back tomorrow night with another band. And until then, stay put, because we're actually going to play one of their music videos, and then we are getting the fuck out of here. So this is the video for It Only Gets Worse. On that, have a great Monday night.
Thanks,
and we'll
guys.
see you tomorrow.
Thank you.